Welcome back, everyone, to Corpse Party Book of Shadows. We're going to get the wrong endings for Chapter 3. Since this chapter is pretty straightforward, as you can probably surmise, it just means choosing the wrong dialogue option. Unfortunately, I saved most of them. I accidentally deleted one save, but we can get that one fairly easily. So we'll leave the room.
ダメダメ。ここは遊んでないでとっとと学校を出るべきだよね。
I decided it would be best to put my yearnings aside and leave the classroom behind.
七不思議だなんてやっぱり迷信じゃない。
I couldn't believe I'd gotten all indignant with Tsukasa over something so trivial. Thinking about it now, it seemed kind of ridiculous.
さてと、家に帰ろうかな。今日は明日に備えて早く寝なくちゃ。
With this in mind, I walked toward this classroom door and took one step out into the hall. When suddenly... The door slid shut on its own, with incredible force. My neck was trapped in the narrow opening that remained. I dug my nails into the door, frantically trying to open it back up. But the more I pushed on it, the more it pushed back, further constricting my neck. I was flailing my limbs, twisting and contorting my body, trying everything I could to escape. My neck was clamped tightly. I could feel the blood rushing to my head. I couldn't breathe. Opening my mouth in terror, I stuck my tongue out as if trying to swallow the air. Forcefully shaking my head left and right, I swiveled my body to face the ceiling. That's when I saw the tall, pitch-black silhouette of a person. A silent scream squirmed its way out of my throat, but the door was still pressing onto my neck. My vision whirled, and I felt a sensation of falling. At the same time, a lukewarm liquid began pouring over my face. As I was struggling to make sense of what was happening to me, the door that had been violently crushing my neck quietly slid open. The floor of the schoolhouse came down hard on my head. My vision had gone white and begun blurring, but I could still see.
私の体が見える。
I was rolling across the hallway, and there, in the doorframe, I caught sight of my own headless torso collapsing in a heap on the floor.
何が起こったの？
The last thing I saw, out of the corner of one bloodshot, unfocusing eye, was the familiar figure of the old woman from this morning. Alright, so we were beheaded by a door.
どこか隠れるところ。そうだ！
I hurriedly squeezed myself into the metal locker where the classroom's cleaning supplies were kept. It was still pitch black in the room, so I really couldn't spare the time it would take to remove its contents. Instead, I just contorted myself to fit. The locker was thick with the smells of mold and varnish.
ここで息を潜めていればきっと見つからないよね。
So I waited. I waited for the footsteps to pass by and fade into the distance, signaling that it was safe to emerge.
ずっとこんなところにいたらむせちゃいそうだよ。
Still, it felt a lot safer in the locker than it did out in the room. But the footsteps weren't receding. They were just getting louder, closer, faster. And then they came to a sudden halt.
Eh?
They were close, just outside the locker. I peered through the ventilation holes amidst the utter darkness of the classroom. There wasn't a soul to be seen.
大丈夫。ここにいれば大丈夫。
I'm not sure why I believed that. Maybe because I needed to. Maybe because it was so dark, or because I felt so much calmer in such a tight space where nothing could possibly sneak up behind me. I didn't know why, and I didn't care. I just knew that, as far as I was concerned, I was safe in here. So I stood motionless and cramped, and I waited. I didn't have to wait long.
なんか音がした。鍵がかかったような。
Suddenly apprehensive, I gently nudged the supply closet door, just to make sure it would still open for me when I wanted it to.
開かない。
見つけた。
I let out a sudden yelp at this unknown voice and tried with all my might to push open the door, blocking my escape.
開かない。開けてってば。
まだ残ってるの？居残りしてた罰よ。
There was a brief moment of silence following the eerie voice's unsettling proclamation. And then... crash, crunch, the metal walls around me on all four sides began warping inward as if the supply locker had somehow been fed into a trash compactor.
痛い。何？
There was no force I could imagine that should have been able to do this, but it was happening. This already confined space was steadily closing in on me.
やだ。苦しい。開けて。出して。
Crash, crunch. The collapse of the locker all around me continued, slowly and steadily. I could feel all manner of things pushing and cutting into my body. My vision went bright red. One of the blood vessels in my eyes probably burst from the pressure. I wasn't going to last much longer. The ventilation holes in the locker door were now pressed right up against my face, and through them, I could just barely make out the figure of a person. It was the old woman from this morning. She was standing just outside the slats, staring right into my eyes. It was the last sight I would ever see as the locker finally, inevitably, smashed in my skull. Crash, crunch. The prospect of stepping out into the open wasn't a desirable one, but I had to decide if it was better to stay where I was or to make a break for it.
隠れていよう。きっとやり過ごせるよ。大丈夫。
But it only took a moment for that decision to come back and bite me. My body was suddenly weighed down. In an instant, without knowing what was happening, my fetally positioned form was essentially locked in place. It was like a boulder had fallen on top of me and was resting on my arched back. I twisted and shuffled myself around, trying to shake it off. But the more I struggled, the heavier it became. And what's more, it felt like it was slowly inching its way up toward my head, as if it were planning on dropping down in front of me, my face. Was this a person?
誰だ
It was a female voice, reverberating ominously as if bubbling up from the depths of hell. I squirmed violently, desperate to throw her off of me.
皆さんで追いかけっこしましょうか
My vision went red, or at least it felt that way. Whoever was on my back had dug her razor-sharp fingernails right into my eyes. I collapsed on the spot. The pain was instantaneous and unbearable. I could no longer hold my position. I could no longer focus on anything but this agony.
悪い子にはお仕置きです
The pain shot through my head in waves. It was indescribable, unthinkable. I couldn't take it any longer. My consciousness faded, and I was gone. I would never know exactly what had happened to me. But maybe I was better off that way. That depends, yeah. Sometimes there are some things it's just you're best off not knowing about. Okay, and the next one is when I think we let the timer run out. So I'll edit to that point. Broom from the cleaning supply locker. That might work. Maybe I could fend her off with it. It was a long shot, but it was better than just standing around and getting caught.
どうしようどうしよう
When I looked over, the spirit of the old woman was holding out her hand from the other side of the door frame. She really was trying to catch me. I wasn't just being paranoid. She was going to kill me and turn me into a ghost like her. I was convinced this had to be Yoshie, the teacher from that urban legend. I couldn't waste any more time. I darted out through the back door of the classroom, into the safe end of the hall. I was running at top speed, hoping to escape behind the spirit's back. Unsurprisingly, trying to outrun a ghost proved to be a fruitless endeavor. The spirit saw me and moved at breakneck speed to intercept. I impulsively thrust the broom out and stabbed her in the eye with it. Take that, I thought. My moment of bravado was short-lived. The broom immediately shattered into a million pieces. If my attack accomplished anything, it just made her mad. I had the sudden sensation of someone seizing me by the throat, accompanied by an unpleasant crunching sound. God, she really did have me by the throat. I couldn't breathe. For as old and frail as she looked, she was uncommonly strong.
捕まえた
She was actually gripping me so tightly that she'd managed to raise me off the ground by my neck. I could see her slender, bony hand in the periphery of my vision and feel it cutting into my trachea. Was that hand really holding me in the air against my will, kicking and flailing by just the tissue and bones of my neck? I couldn't struggle anymore. I was like a puppet on a string.
あなたが鬼よ
With a sudden crack, my field of vision shifted 90 degrees and everything turned blood red.
あらあら、私と同じね。
I think this is the last one. If this is a dream, please let me wake up from it right now. Those were the words echoing through my head as I clutched Tsukasa's pencil, tight against my bosom, like a prayer talisman. Moments later, I crashed into the ground, and a horrible squelching sound echoed in my ears. My neck was... Tsukasa's pencil had pierced deep into my throat. Blood was spurting everywhere. I was practically drowning in it. I landed right on it, and it wasn't long before I gasped my final gasp. That was a short one. Alright, and we'll take a look at the extras. We unlocked 3. So let me double check. Yeah, it looks like we got all 5. Shangri-La has a whole bunch. I don't remember much of it, though. Wrong thing. Here we go. Hold on. Okay. Okay, and here's Hiroshimono for Satoshi. His is kind of long.
お疲れ様です。どうも。持田聡役、下野紘です。はい、ということでですね、今回、コープスパーティー、ブラッドカバーリピーティッドフィアの、続編というかですね、第2章、コープスパーティー、ブックオブシャドウズ。はい、こちらの方ですね、プレイしていただきまして、本当にありがとうございます。ということで、今回ですね、僕はですね、新たに収録した部分というのの、収録が終わったところなんですけれども、今回いろいろと実際にゲーム本編が始まる前の、お話ですね、ゆい先生とちょっといろいろなんていうんですか、そういうなんかね、淡い感じのそういうのがちょっとやってて、少し僕もねなんか恥ずかしくなっちゃったりとか、そういう風になった感じのそういうね、全然そういう風なこともないんですけれどもね、今回、ゆい先生が風邪ひいて、そのゆい先生を、看病することになった、さとしくんということで、本編は本当にですね、怖いという風な、 本当に怖い印象があったりとかしますけれどもね、結構僕もファンレターでいろいろと本当に怖くてですね、まずオープニングを見た段階でもう電源を消しましたっていう人もいたぐらい本当に、怖いものになっていますけれども、このゆい先生との、このストーリーは、え全く全然そういう風なこともなく、新キャラクターが出てきたりとか、そういう風なことに関してですね、ちょっと触れていたりだとか、どなたでもお気軽にやっていただける話になっていたのではないかなって思うんですけれどもね。でもおそらくこれゲームクリアしないと出てこないとかそういう風なことですよね、きっとね。ねえ。なので、これを聞いている方はね、頑張ったんじゃないかな。はい。ね、怖がりながら頑張った人もいれば、もうすごく楽しみで頑張った人もいたんじゃないかなと思います。なので、どちらも含めて、本当によく頑張った。偉かったぞ。なんだこれは。ということで、まだ、1回しかプレイしてないという方もきっといるのではないかなと思いますので、そういう方はですね、ほんと何度も何度も遊べると思いますので、何度も何度も遊んでいただけたらなと思います。そして怖い人は、ちょっと1周目やって、怖かったなって思った人はですね、友達と一緒にプレイしてみてはいかがでしょうか。ということで、今回はこの辺で、またお会いできるのかな、どうなんだろうな。ねえ、本当に僕としてはまだまだ続いてもらいたいのですが、ということで、僕も楽しみにしておりますので、皆さんも楽しみにしててください。ということで、持田聡役下野紘でした。バイバイ。
お疲れ様です。宍戸ゆいやらせていただきました。沢城みゆきです。本編楽しんでいただけましたでしょうか。私はですね、多分自分でやることはないと思います。やることはないというか、やれないというか、皆さんこれいつやるのかしら。夜やるのかしら。日が出ている時に確かにやっても、なんでしょう。やっぱり面白くないんですかね。夜こう後ろを振り返りながらやるのが面白いんでしょうか。私はちょっととてもこれやれそうになくてですね、感想を聞かせていただけたら嬉しいなと、思っております。学校っていう空間は怖いにせよ楽しいにせよ、とっても好きな空間で、想像しながら廊下を走ったり、暗い階段をこう一人パタパタ上がっていく感じの、こう何とも言えない学校の匂いを感じながら、久しぶりにやるのはとっても楽しかったです。今度はですね、もうちょっと怖くないので、また学校のお話、携われたらいいなと思います。ありがとうございました。
はい、どうもお疲れ様です。司役の岡本信彦です。いや収録今終わったところなんですけれども、あれですね、司くんがですね、めっちゃかっこよくてですね、爽やかなイケメンですごいんですよ。これぜひ好きになってくださいと言わんばかりのですね、僕の思いがこう演技に含まれていたら嬉しいんですけども、そうですね、こんなにイケメンなんですけど、まさかですね、結構怖い恐怖体験もですね、収録中に疑似体験できてですね、いやー台本をですねもらった時にもう普通に読んじゃいましてですね、めっちゃ怖いんですよね。あの人が、あの人が人じゃないんですかね。化け物が怖いんですよ。司くんが言うには倍司くんで化け物なんですけど、よくですね、今回も死に方たくさんあるんですけど、言っていいのかわかんないですけど、よく祁答院さんはこんなにすごい死に方を考えられるなと、本当に感動してしまいますね。僕自身ですね、結構ホラー作品というものは好きでして、そうですね、 ショッキングシーンなんかも結構割と耐性がある方なんですけど、文字面を読んでてですね、夜中に昨日読んでいて、すごい背中がゾッとしました。そうですね。しかもゾッとする時に限ってこう家がですねミシッといったりするのがですね、人の気配とかを感じるのがですね、とても怖い次第でございます。はい。コープスパーティー、またですね、司くんやれる機会あればいいなとか思いつつですね、それはぜひ皆さんの応援によってできると思うので、ぜひ僕にもう一回司くんをやる、機会をくださいませ皆さん。本当に収録楽しかったです。お疲れ様でした。
All right, and so that was chapter 3, extras, and the like. So do please like, subscribe, and fave for chapter 4 of Corpse Party Book of Shadows and other videos.